Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we have a guest once again.
Hey, my name is Irina. You've probably seen me in one of her previous videos. Spill the tea.
That was a fun one. Life talk. So today we are going to be having one more episode of Life Talk, and we are actually going to be talking about friendship. So the first question is the friendship affected of how often we speak to one another?
To be fair, no. Because we don't speak to each other a lot.
No.
We only text like, guess what happened?
The main things, guys.
Yeah, just the main things. We don't like communicate each and every day, and you don't need that. You need just to real friends need to just catch up.
It's true.
Once in a few weeks, maybe.
To be fair, for me personally, I don't speak to everyone every single day. Like, it doesn't matter how often I speak to you. You know you're my friend if I call you in 6 months and it feels like it's never changed. And in general, life is busy, so I feel like for me to expect to be talking to someone every single day and being like, oh, how are you doing? First, I'll get bored. And second, it's very selfish because you don't know what the other person is doing and what if they're busy. It's just long, but I'm not saying that if you do it, you should stop. It just, everyone has their own ways of doing it. And to go back to the question, no, you shouldn't speak to someone every day to be friends. You just should have your own pace and your own preferences and communicate them with the other person. Honestly, I feel like the more silent you are with someone, the more comfortable you are with them, because I could literally sit with most of my friends, just say nothing and enjoy our time. For example, you know I'm uncomfortable or like not used to you if I'm constantly speaking, because it's me trying to fill out the blank.
What's your opinion on the saying, to have a good friend, you need to be a good friend?
I agree 100%, because like going into a friendship or any type of relationship, like you shouldn't always go in with what I can take out. So for me, if I want to be your friend, I don't want to be your friend because of what I can get out of you, but it's like because I generally want to invest in this friendship. And yeah, it is nice to benefit from other people because growth is important, but it starts from you and how you act towards other people, I think.
It's also, if you want to get, you have to give.
Exactly.
From yourself as well, because you can't just, if you're in a friendship where you constantly get from someone, get, and you give nothing in return, it's gonna be like, you're gonna drain this person from emotion, from energy, and this friendship is not gonna last.
It's selfishness, it's greediness, like the world doesn't go around you at the end of the day. And
does it not? Disappointed. I'll refund now.
Refund of what?
Life.
The next question is, does the length of a friendship define the closeness of a friendship?
Definitely no, because I have people, they're not friends anymore, they're acquaintances that I've known for like, 15 years? But I know people from 3 months, and I'm close with them. I'm like closer than people I've met like years and years ago. It depends on how you vibe with the person, what the person's intelligence level is, because without a little bit of intelligence there is no fun, there are no discussions, you can't argue, fight a little bit, you can't do nothing.
I agree, because for me, it doesn't matter how long we've been friends, like the length doesn't affect the closeness. Like I could be your friend for like 20 years, but that doesn't mean I will be intimate. Yeah, I will not be intimate friend with you. I will keep you on the surface. Like for me to let people in, it's very hard. So it's like, you know what? I can know you for all, like you said, 3 months, but the way we've connected is a lot different to someone I've known for 20 years. And it is weird one, because naturally we assume, you know what, if we've been longer, you will know longer. No, it doesn't always happen. Like, for example, I don't have many friends that I've had for like more than 10 years, maybe you and a couple others, but that are like real friends that I will not care what they hear about my life. I will not be ashamed of sharing anything, but it's very rare. But then again, I have friends that I've had for 5 years that are closer to me than ones that I've had since I was a child. So it is definitely one that, like, it depends on the vibe, like you said. It depends on the connection you have with someone. Yeah. So no, time does not define your friendship at all.
No, at all. I have my friends at work. I've been there for like a little less than a year. And like, they're one of my closest people at the moment. Some of them, not all of them, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, the closest one is this one.
Shout out to me. But no, it.
£5. Shut up.
Oh,
Ads are not free. Do you struggle making friends? And if you do, how do you overcome it? I know I do. When I was little, you know the story, I was a very antisocial kid. I had only one friend, and that's why I started kindergarten 1 year earlier, basically with people born in 1999, because my friend was born in that year.
Yeah, and guys, just to let you know, in Bulgaria, you go in school by the years. It's not how
yeah, we don't do that
countries...
strange things, you know.
Yeah, like obviously in England here you have a separation between months. In Bulgaria we just go the whole year, so the 2000 babies will be going together, the 99 will be going together, the 01 will be going together. So yeah, that's what she meant by she started early.
Which is the logical way.
Let's not do educational video, continue with the question.
But yeah, no, so that's why my grandma made me go with them for a year, so I can just start making friends. I am still shy. I'm trying to overcome it by like making awkward jokes, like today, but it works sometimes with the right people, but not all the time though.
Yeah, I agree. Nothing works all the time if we're being like for real, because like different situations are always different situations. You can't apply the same thing. The thing is, everyone thinks it's so easy for me to make friends because I'm just very bubbly and very out there, but I personally struggle to make friends, because for me friends is people that are close to me, like people that really get to me and know my mindset and my morals and everything. So it's easy for me to talk to people, yes, but it's hard for me to make friends, because obviously I had massive trust issues and it was very hard for me to just let people in and to be like, okay, you will not abandon me, you will not betray me, you will not leave me. And it was more of like me building up walls and being like, no, I'm not gonna let anyone in because I don't want to be heard. So yes, I definitely did struggle to make friends, but now it's been a better process. And we're in the progress of getting better, because it's not about perfection, it's about progress. For me personally, church really helped because I have a family there, guys. Like, you don't understand how much I'm connected to people there and how much God has dealt with me just to open up and, like I said in the videos before, just be vulnerable and allow people in rather than push them away because of my past. Because yes, the past is there and it has happened, but don't let it affect your future. Is fighting with your friends normal?
If you fight because you have different opinions on something, this, for me, is unnecessary. I mean, you should respect the other person's opinion in any matter, anyway. You just always have to respect it, even if it's very different from yours. But if you fight like, I don't know, sometimes you might have a reason to fight with somebody.
For me, I think fighting is not just normal, it's actually healthy, because you can never have a true friendship if you've not fought with someone, even if it's for something stupid, because that way you see how a person reacts, if you know what I mean. We have fought when we were younger, but obviously with the years we have learned our own behaviors. And like obviously if you're still new friendship, you're trying to put your best foot forward, which I'm not saying is wrong because everyone has their time and adjustments. But like for us, we had that when we were younger, so we will be fighting over Barbie dolls. Oh my days, we will fight over like characters in films. I want to be this one. No, I want to be that one. Let it. Yeah, but now it's easier for us to resolve disagreements because we know that
We're basically having healthy debates.
Yes, healthy debates, like it's healthy thing to fight, but
it's like, here is my point of view, I'm going to explain it to you, then you explain yours, and we're
passionate conversations, guys. Passionate conversations.
We do chat a little bit, but at the end of the day, we are still friends. We are still friends.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely it's normal and it's actually healthy and it helps you grow up in that friendship. Yeah.
Do you believe that there is an end to any true friendship?
Yes, 100%. I think that, not to bash people up or anything, but I think that with the years and with every season in life, there are people that are there to help you grow. And sometimes you grow apart. And they were a true friend in that season and they helped you in that season and you guys were bonded in such a bond that will never change. But you grew apart, like obviously you have different goals or you have different paths. Like, you know, you can't.
Yeah, but when you have a bond, this is not exactly an end of friendship. It's just you grow up. Everyone will grow up. But if you still have a bond, after we discussed in like, I don't know which question it was, when you text that person that you have this bond with, they will be like, oh hi, yeah, how's it been? But we're talking about real end, like the end, finish, cry.
I don't know, to be fair, I don't agree with that, just a tiny bit, because like...
Do you know?
Because now you're no longer friends. Like, I have friends that I have been like close, like very, very close, but within the years, we've just parted, and it's not like I will not call you or I will not be nice to you, but we no longer have this bond. And it's not because we've argued, but it's because like we've just grown apart. And it's not to say that you've done anything bad or you've upset me or anything has happened. It's just life became life. We chose different paths, we chose different roads, and we just separated, and now we're no longer friends, we're acquaintances. So yes, you've broken the friendship.
There is the point that you said that you just grow apart because life is life.
Sure.
When life hands you a box of chocolates, you never
give them to me.
Oh. I even forgot my line. When life gives you lemons, squeeze them in people's eyes.
Guys, don't do that. Honestly, for me, like, forgiveness is important. I really think you should forgive.
Yes.
Because like, if you hold a grudge, it only affects you. It doesn't affect the person that you hold it against. It just affects you.
Try.
You're a different breed. I don't want, like, no. I've been forgiven, so I'm forgiving others. It's not my place to hold a grudge.
Let's say I'm friends with you. Yeah. And you do something horrendous. Disgusting. You kick my cat. We're no longer friends. Delete my number. Huh?
No, I still think that no matter what, you should forgive, because it just develops in you. And for me personally, I would not want to be walking on the street, see you and feel a certain way. So that's why I always forgive, no matter how. Forgiveness takes time. So it might take you a year, it might take you 2 days, it might take you like 10 years. But forgiveness is very important.
Question, will you forgive the same person more than once?
Yes.
Okay, then this person, they'll be like, oh, she forgave me. So it doesn't really bother her. I'm just gonna do something else maybe in the future. She's gonna forgive me again.
You end up setting boundaries. That's how I see it. Like now I will set
but
up
all
a boundary.
people will understand.
It's fine.
Do you think it's a good idea to borrow money from a friend? Why or why not? This is a hard question.
Yeah.
You borrow from me, I borrow from you. But we always return it. But it depends on the level of friendship you have. If you're like on this level with this person, they're like, can you like lend me 100 quid? And you're like, yeah, okay. Maybe you'll never see them again.
Yes, to be fair, I wouldn't borrow your money unless I'm
You're
willing
really
to.
needed.
No, unless I'm willing to let go and forget about that. Cause, like, for me personally, I prefer to give than take because I just feel awkward asking for money. Like, you know, I'm struggling. Like, I'm broke. I'm not broke. I'm broke. That's what I am. If I have asked you for money, and it's not many people I would ask. It's generally like 3 people I would ask for money, and one is not even my friend, it's my mom. So yeah, definitely would say it's a weird one because I much rather give you money. Because for example, if I lend you money, like I will not just lend it to anyone. Let's be clear on that. Please don't be asking me for money because I'm not gonna be wiring you nothing. But if you were to ask me,
quid in the cup, please.
you're horrible. But no, for example, if you were to ask me, like, I need 200 quid, I'll not mind. I'll send it you, and I won't even be like the next week, oh, by the way, you need to return me. Yeah, I will not ask you to return me because I've already accepted that I've given it you, and I can live without it. Like, I've budgeted enough to be like, okay, I'm comfortable to give you that because I actually can handle living without it, and I will not be chasing you in the next week, month. Sometimes if you have to, just take your time. But like, yeah, that's why it's important who do you trust to actually lend money to, because it could really develop a strain on your friendship if things go wrong. Like they say, family, friends and business does not mix.
I'm kind of a 50-50 situation on this because me personally, I hate trying to borrow money from someone.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to ask my fiance for money because I'm like, I need 5 quid.
Do you
If
really
I
need it? Yeah.
If I ask, I'm gonna be like, where are you money at? But yeah, no, it is good to know that you have someone that you can ask when you're most
It's
needed,
true.
of course, and they'll be like, yeah, done sent. But also, as she said, never lend your money to just everyone.
Yeah, guys.
And
Obviously.
sometimes I've had lending money destroy friendships. Somehow, not mine, but I have seen it happen before. So it's like a blade with two sides, you know.
Yeah,
Two
it
ships.
is. Definitely is. One last question that we have is, could friends really become family, or does blood always overpower?
Yes, they can. Because me personally, I have a much better relationship with you, of course, and with like 1 or 2 more people that I don't have such a relationship with my family. And basically, even my mom was like, "Oh, she's not your friend. She is my little child." So yeah, friends can become family, even for your own mother.
I agree. No, guys, if you ever meet me, I never introduce her as my friend. I say it's my cousin.
But it all started back in 2007 when that guy came to our
That's when we started, messing about it.
yeah.
Oh my days, yes. Cause first we said we're twins, then we said we're sisters, then we ended up with cousins, and now we're just cousins for life.
Yeah, and I had him. He returned back once, and it was only me. And I think you had already moved.
I think because I moved and
he was like, where's your sister? And I'm like, what? Who are you? He's like, I'm that boy from a few years ago. And I'm like, oh, hi. So where's your sister?
My sister
Bye.
She left. No, but oh my days, yeah, that was mad. To be fair, we had one case because when we were younger, we actually looked very alike. So at her birthday, I went over to her house, and her family and family friends were coming over, and they actually greeted me. They were like, "Oh, happy birthday, my dear! Here's your presents." And I was just there like,
Steal the presents and run.
I just went to her room. I was like, I think they're confused. 100% like what you said is like sometimes friends become more of a family to you. Like I have cousins that I don't know, for example, and like you are family to me. So I do think, as the saying says, you can't choose family. I think you can choose family that is your friends. So that's it all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time, guys. Bye.